I was on a late-night flight across the country with my parents and my 4-year-old little sister. The plane was eerily empty. Just us, a few scattered passengers who seemed almost inanimate, and the flight attendants gliding like ghosts. The kind of oppressive quiet that swallows every normal sound, magnifying the subtle groans and hums of the aircraft into something sinister. Mom held my hand, a silent comfort, but even her grip felt too loose. My little sister, Haley, was asleep in Dad's lap, her small hand clutching his shirt, blissfully unaware. About an hour into the flight, the lights flickered, not just once, but unsettling, rhythmic pulse. I tried to dismiss it, but then the engine's roar shifted. It wasn't louder or softer, but a guttural, living growl that seemed to resonate in my bones. My dad, usually stoic, glanced at me, a flicker of unease in his eyes. I looked out the window. The clouds below were not just glowing. They seemed to writhe with an internal, sickly luminescence. Then I saw it directly beneath us, mirroring our flight path, was another plane. Except it was inverted, its own lights blinking in a macabre synchronization with ours. It was a dark, silent twin, and it was following us. I squeezed Mom's hand. She was looking at her book, oblivious. Haley stirred, her eyes fluttering open. "Look, Ben," she whispered, pointing with a chubby finger. A plane flying upside down. I blinked, hard-on it vanished. I rubbed my eyes, trying to convince myself it was exhaustion, a trick of the light. Then, a flight attendant appeared at our row. Her smile was a rictus, too wide for her pale face, her eyes like bottomless pits. She leaned close to my dad, then to Mom, whispering something I couldn't quite hear, but their faces paled. Then she turned to me. "You shouldn't be here," she hissed, her breath cold. Her eyes then dropped to Haley, still half asleep in Dad's lap. And her smile widened even further, revealing a predatory gleam. But the little one, she's just perfect. The seatbelt sign illuminated with an unnatural red glow. The entire plane shuddered violently, a deep, resonant rumble tearing through the cabin. Yet, the few other passengers remained utterly still, their faces devoid of alarm. It was as if they were part of the shaking, not experiencing it. I pulled out my phone. The screen flickered, showing the time as 2 hours, past our scheduled arrival, even though we'd only been in the air for an hour. My parents were staring at their own phones, their faces a mixture of dread and disbelief. "It's wrong," Mom whispered, her voice trembling. Outside, the glowing, swirling clouds were all that remained. Then, the intercom crackled to life. A voice, unnervingly calm, announced, "We are approaching our destination. Please prepare for landing." But when I looked down, there was no runway. Just an infinite expanse of churning white. My dad sprang up, pulling Mom, Haley, and me with him. We ran to the cockpit door. It was locked. He pounded on it, his shouts echoing in the silent cabin. No answer. In the reflection of the cockpit doors,